Hello everybody and welcome to lovely Montclair State University on the campus. And this is Montclair, New Jersey for tonight's game between FC Motown and New York Red Bulls U23 in USL League 2. The third time in 4 years that these two teams meet. First time in USL League 2 though. The last time these two teams met was the US Open Cup back in 2019, the first round, when FC Motown went to penalty kicks against New York Red Bulls 2, and it was New York Red Bulls that came out victorious that night 5-3. That was over at Montclair State Soccer Park. We are at the Montclair State football field today. So Motown are wearing their new alternate kits, and New York Red Bulls are going to be wearing their usual black and red in the brand new Metropolitan Division. The first time Red Bulls are playing in this division. The second time Motown are, even though they're the new team to the league. And we are now going to get underway with Red Bulls kicking us off. And they kick it all the way downfield and out for a goal kick to start the game. So Konstantin Weiss will have his first kick of the ball. The former Fordham University goalkeeper, now part of the coaching staff for Fordham. Jake Longo sends that ball up, and it will be cleared out of bounds. Red Bulls going with a 5 in the back position, 5 in the back formation today, I should say, as Red Bulls are now trying to defend Motown. Eddie Anobi on the ball, and it goes out for a Motown throw-in. Anobi, and Motown will slow it down in the midfield. Ball sent upfield for Joe Falla. Falla takes it down, but the handball is called against Motown. And it'll be a free kick. Free kick taken by Red Bulls. And Jean Voltaire will go back to Weiss. Weiss sends that ball upfield. The German goalkeeper. Foul will be called there, as going down was number 18, Bryce Labelle, off the challenge from Falla. Falla, of course, played for New York Red Bulls 2 in USL Championship last year, as now Labelle will take that free kick after they had to reset. We go to the far side of the field. As I mentioned, the last time these two teams met, it was 3-3 in regulation. After 90 minutes, they played a 120, and it was 4-4, so they went to penalties, and it was won 5-3 by Red Bull U23. That was 2 years ago, though. So that ball is kicked up in the air, cleared away by Motown, only to a Red Bull player. At the near sideline, what can Red Bulls do here? Chance, but Peterson kicks that away. And Motown have a chance for the break. Falla going for the ball. No foul called, and that one fortunately put out of play. Quick start to the game for both teams. Jared Julo, player with the chance for Red Bull U23 there. I am Charlie Brooks, your play-by-play commentator today for this presentation of FC Motown Soccer on my Cujo. Peterson tried to find a teammate there, but could not. Good job by the Red Bulls. They will go all the way back to their goalkeeper, Michael Kennedy, in net today. And Joe Falla puts a lot of pressure on him, and that ball is sent off of Falla out of bounds for a Red Bull throw-in, which will be taken by Julo. Making his Motown debut today is Kylan Harris, the Georgetown player, and he almost made a really great play there, but the ball is given away in midfield. And the Red Bulls send that one out for a throw-in. Joe Falla bodies off a defender, trying to find Anobi with Peterson, but it's taken away. That ball booted upfield by Kennedy, going after his Voltaire. Voltaire misses on the first try. Chance for Scotty Taylor. And the Red Bulls now, they will come upfield. Good job by Voltaire recovering. We're at the far side of the field with the Red Bulls. Which should be a great game tonight in this USL League 2 match. Motown sitting top of the Metropolitan Division with 3 points. They played the only game of the division coming into today. The other matchup in the Metro is Morris Elite and Cedar Stars today. That game started 30 minutes earlier than this one. As Tommy DeVizio gets one of his first touches, but it's a bad pass. Oliveira going after it. Chance for Red Bull cross. Shot! Oh, it goes wide. And it's going to be a goal kick. Chance for Red Bulls U23 first. But they cannot find the target off of that great cross. This Red Bulls team, some of the best college players in the area, as they always are able to use that Red Bull name to draw some of the biggest talent, as that one's out of bounds off of Motown. Scotty Taylor now. And that ball will be won by Motown. Trying to get it upfield was Anobi on the bicycle kick. Joe Falla putting pressure on, but the Red Bulls go all the way back to Kennedy, who will just boot it upfield. Ball won by Cordero. And free kick won by Scotty Taylor. So the first free kick of the day will go to New York Red Bulls U23. The second free kick, first one in the offensive zone. Free kick taken quickly. Going all the way back to their goalkeeper again. Follow putting on pressure. They get to the defender at the far side. Still putting on pressure is Motown. Giveaway. Ryan Peterson on the ball. He had both goals match week 1. Cross in. When Harris was the one closest to that. Chance. Shot. Goal! FC Motown with the opening goal of the game. Ryan Peterson with his 3rd of the season already. And what a fantastic strike that one was. You cannot stop FC Motown offensively. It's just about stopping them from finding the back of their net. So now New York Red Bulls U23 behind, only a few minutes into this game. So FC Motown, the home team, the goal in the 7th minute, up 1-0 at home against New York Red Bull U23. Free kick given away by Motown. So a chance about the 20-yard line of the football field. Sorry about the scoreboard issues at the beginning of the game. FC Motown up 1-0 in the 9th minute of this USL League 2 match. Shot saved by Weiss, out of bounds for a corner. So this game, 1-0 Motown thanks to a Ryan Peterson wonder strike into the top right corner of the net. Cross comes in, headed away, another corner kick given up. First corner cleared away easily by Motown. What can Red Bulls U23 do on this chance? Ball up in the air, headed away by Voltaire. Anobi upfield is the highest Motown player, and that will be cleared up. Chance for Taylor. Taylor shoots, and that one is way too high, and it's going to be a goal kick for Motown. Konstantin Weiss, the starting goalie today for Motown. He is originally from Germany, played for SV Waldorf Mannheim before coming over to the U.S. Played 1 year with Fordham University and then has now moved on to be a goalkeeping coach. But he's still a good goalkeeper as well. Made a nice save off of the first chance for Red Bulls U23. Peterson heads that one. Handball called on Red Bulls U23, the defender Jared Julo. Motown, if you're just joining, are wearing the new alternate kits thanks to Icarus Football. Wearing the green and blue. Red Bulls wearing their traditional black and red. Divizia sends the ball in, far post, headed down by Motown, still in, and it's going to go out. But they did say Fala couldn't keep it in bounds, so it's a goal kick. We are here at Montclair State University in Montclair, New Jersey, home of the Division III Montclair State. Usually we'd be playing our soccer over on the soccer field across the street from here, but we're playing at the football field tonight. Motown played in the NPSL last night at the soccer field. It was a 2-2 dramatic draw against Atlantic City FC for Motown's first team as Fala bodies a player off, but his pass is intercepted by Julo. Julo trying to find Taylor, but it's cleared away. Only partially, though, by Voltaire. And the offside flag was up on Taylor, so it's a Motown free kick. If you're a New York Red Bulls fan, you'll be interested in two numbers today for Red Bull U23. Number 6 is Peter Stroud, and number 16 is Will Stroud, both of the brothers of Jared Stroud, the former Red Bull player. Turnover, chance for Motown. Eddie Anobi shoots, saved! And the clearance away. Eddie Anobi with a great chance, but Kennedy was there to stop it. Kyle and Harris set that one up. And then Fala found the pass for Anobi, who was one-on-one with the goalie but couldn't get past him as Taylor is fouled. "13th minute here, and Motown have had two great chances. One was put away, and now the second one stopped. Could easily be 2-0 Motown, though, within the first 13 minutes. Long ball upfield. Jake Longo underneath it. Put pressure on is Taylor, and Longo is fouled. The former New York Red Bulls, or former Rutgers University player, I should say, never with the Red Bulls. To Divizio, a current Rutgers player, now Lynn Harris, turns it over to Peter Stroud. Chance, possibly, but a great recovery at the far sideline. Red Bulls are going to go all the way back to their back line. Won't go to the goalie, though. Turnover again. Chance for Motown. Falla, is he onside? No, he's not. The offside flag was up against the former Ramapo striker. If you're unfamiliar with Joe Falla, he was a forward for Ramapo University, a Division III college, was first team D3 All-American a couple of times at Ramapo. And then when he went pro last year, he was a center back for all season with New York Red Bulls 2. Was very good in the USL Championship with Red Bulls, but unable to find a second pro contract this year. So he's back with FC Motown, the team that he played for last summer in the NPSL. Or 2 summers ago, I should say. There was no soccer last summer. Carolyn Harris on the ball. Quadruple teamed and taken down at the near sideline. Lynn Harris did a fantastic job for Georgetown this season, his freshman year. He had 2 assists in the second round victory for the Hoyas. The Hoyas unfortunately came up short against Marshall. Marshall are now in the NCAA Men's Soccer Championship game as Peterson heads that one on. Can't find a teammate though, and Stroud will send it up. Taylor offside, so the play is dead, even though Motown's Peterson had won that ball. Voltaire will start this play up for Motown. Motown go back to the back line now upfield. Lynn Harris might be in. Going up against Julo. Lynn Harris wins it. Lynn Harris tries to get around, still has the ball. Crosses it to Peterson. Peterson back to Lynn Harris. Now to Oliveira. Oliveira crosses in. Fall at the far post. Falla takes it down, but it falls into the hands of Kennedy. Nice service there by Freddie Oliveira. But Falla's chest was just a little too strong. Another turnover almost. But that one will go off of Divisio of Motown. It's a throw-in. Divisio, fighting for that one. Foul is called. Oliveira went down. I hope everyone's having a great night watching this game, if you are from home. Just a little correction on earlier, it was Freddie De Oliveira with the fantastic strike. Now in less than 10 minutes in, chance possibly for Motown. Falla's on the ball. He'll find Enobi. Enobi over to chance for De Oliveira, and that one's way too high. Quick free kick taken, goal kick taken. Ball sent upfield, and Longo will deal with it. Sends it out of play. Juno will take the throw-in, trying to find Taylor, cannot. Ryan Peterson putting the pressure on. Peterson wins the ball. Nice slide tackle there. And Voltaire will send it up, but Enobi unable to keep it in. Just about 20 minutes into this one, 19 minutes to be exact. And FC Motown have the 1-0 lead after a golazo as the Motown Twitter account put it. Lynn Harris wins the ball, trying to get around defender, has a pass to Anobi, but it's cleared away. On the ball now are Red Bull. Find a nice pass to Juno. Down the line for Taylor. And Voltaire clears it out. Voltaire coming out of position to deal with that one. Juno with the long throw in. Chance towards the corner possibly. And that one is going to stay in bounds. Peter Stroud on it. But eventually Voltaire just steps up and boots it. Peter Stroud taken down. And it's a free kick for Red Bull U23. Red Bull working their way back into this one after a slow first 10 minutes. 8th minute goal for FC Motown. Juno's cross in for Taylor. Headed on. But nobody there, and Motown will now clear it up. Follow will get it towards midfield. One, though, by Red Bull. Voltaire doing a great job just cleaning that one up again. But again, Red Bull finding a way back onto the ball. They've tested Weiss once for Motown. But he came up with the save. Other than that, it's been mostly Motown as Peterson sends that ball and just too far. Looks like that was Cordero who was trying to get upfield. So Red Bull will start the back again with Labelle. Chance possibly here for Red Bull. Sky Taylor crosses it, stopped by Voltaire, and it'll be the third corner of the game for New York Red Bull U23 as they were unsuccessful on the first two. Maybe they'll get a lucky number 3. In swinger, headed away by Fala, and will be cleared. That one headed on, but nothing there. Weiss thought about going quickly. Now he will go upfield. Nice header, though, by Will Stroud. And a handball, I think, called against the Red Bull. So Motown have the free kick. Danny Cordero standing over it. Cordero sends it upfield for Fala. Can't win that one. Anobi, though, does win it. Peterson over to Divizio at the near sideline. Kylan Harris. He'll go back to Longo. Longo scored a nice heading goal on Thursday when Motown played Parsippany FC in the New Jersey State Cup semifinals, the amateur Open Cup here in state of New Jersey. Motown are going back to the finals this summer after they won the final over Clifton when soccer was allowed to be played in 2020. Ball upfield, Voltaire heads it. Voltaire swings and misses on the second clearance attempt. Now it's up to Divizio to stop the Red Bulls. Divizio does his job enough. Player onside, cross in, clearance away by Voltaire, and Taylor sends it out of bounds for a goal kick. So Red Bull's building into this game a little bit the last 15 minutes or so after conceding. Big 3 points on the line to start the season for Motown. It would be 6 points out of a possible 6 to start the season if the scoreline held, or if they held to a win by any scoreline. For Red Bull U23, they're trying to avoid a opening season loss The last time they played in USL League 2, this U23 Red Bull organization finished 4th in the Mid-Atlantic Division. They were supposed to debut the Metropolitan Division last year. Of course, due to COVID, there was no USL League 2. As Fala takes down a player there. As I mentioned, they were 4th in the Mid-Atlantic Division, Red Bull U23 back in 2019. They finished with 21 points. 5 wins, 3 losses, and 6 draws. They were 2 points behind Ocean City Nor'easters and the Long Island Rough Riders. Both New York Red Bull U23 and Long Island moved to the Metropolitan Divisions, while the winner of that division, 2019 Reading United AUC, as well as Ocean City Nor'easters, stayed in the Mid-Atlantic. So a new division, a new chance for possible division winners for whatever team wins the division this year, but Motown, they're the ones looking to have the quick start to the division. As Weiss sends that one up. Fala will win it, looking for Lynn Harris, but it's up in the air. And it's going to be the younger brother of Jared Stroud, Peter Stroud, winning it. Currently at Duke University is Peter Stroud. Motown give that one away. Dangerous 4-on-2. What can Red Bull do here? Shot saved by Weiss. And another corner given up by Motown, but that one was very dangerous. So the 4th corner of the game for Red Bull U23. Crosses in, headed away by Voltaire. Not fully cleared though. Peterson on it. And Peterson sends it up, but it's taken just for Peterson to boot it up again. Eddie Anobi, the closest Motown player. And great job there by Amir Daly dealing with that one, as Anobi definitely had the speed to get in one-on-one if he had made even more of a mess of that one. The Duke University defender, a couple of Duke players on the Red Bull U23 team and one Duke player on the Motown team. Not starting today is Conor Kelly, who's also at Duke University this year, so a lot of camaraderie for the Duke players, I'm sure, that are playing against each other if Kelly comes on later. Scotty Taylor, Peter Stroud, Amir Daly, the 3 Duke players for New York Red Bull U23. On it now is Daly. Goes back to Stroud. Stroud loses it. Fala shoulders him off, and it's a throw-in for Motown. Can they take it quickly? Yes, they will. But right to Daly. Fala should have gone for Lynn Harris down the line. Instead was going for Peterson, who was running into the box. Unsuccessfully found. Chance on the counter. Kevin O'Toole on it. Once again, Jean Voltaire is there. That ball off of Red Bull. So it will be a Motown throw-in. Tommy DeVizio will step up. Tommy DeVizio, the Rutgers University player, made his Motown debut yesterday off the bench in the NPSL. So now today he's making his Motown USL 2 debut. That ball booted upfield. Scotty Taylor going up against Longo. And that ball did not go off the hand of Voltaire, according to the referee, so we play on, despite the calls for handball from Red Bull. And that is Jean-Paul Marin turning that ball over. Ball to Fala at midfield. Gives it up to Oliveira. That one upfield for Anobi. And it will be sent upfield, but a turnover as DeVizio's on it. DeVizio will go to Anobi. Anobi leaves it for Lynn Harris. And Lynn Harris is fouled at the near sideline. And talked to Kyle Harris, who's making his Motown debut today, fresh off of playing in the NCAA tournament, and he said to go with the last name pronunciation of Lynn Harris. The Brazilian last name is Motown. Take it quickly, Anobi. And Red Bull will give up the corner. Obviously not going to attempt at possibly butchering the last name of Lynn Harris, so go with that. Freddie sends it in. Pushed back. Now here is Lynn Harris. Loses the ball. Ball upfield. And Cordero will send it back for Divizio. Divizio almost gave that one away. Again he almost gives it away, and finally it'll go back to Weiss. So Divizio playing a dangerous game there, just inside his own half. But he gets a little lucky, as that ball is going to go out for a Red Bull throw-in. Red Bull's on the ball. Scotty Taylor trying to send it back to his teammate. But once again in there to stop the visitors was Voltaire. That one was looking for Fala, but cannot find him. Ball upfield. Who else but Voltaire to defend away? Dangerous boot up by Cordero. Gives away the foul. Will be a little lucky to get away without a card there. A little high boot. Cordero was trying to clear the ball, instead got contact with a opponent. So a quick free kick taken by Red Bull. Just inside the Motown half here is O'Toole. O'Toole finds Reed. Chance possibly for Red Bull. At the sideline, Divizio. And it's out for a corner kick off of Divizio, so it'll be the first corner from the near sideline for the visitors. Stepping over is Jean-Paul Marin. Sends the ball in. Headed. Off of the crossbar and out. That looping header almost fell in the net. Looked like Amir Daly was the one who got underneath it, but the looper just couldn't fall underneath. Pretty good Motown debut so far for Konstantin Weiss. Been troubled a couple of times in net, but nothing in the back, and then that's what matters most to Motown. Divizio trying to find someone to throw it into. Eventually he will look for Anobi. Fala is on it. Tried to go back to Longo, and Longo is in trouble a little bit. Still a chance, as Longo will head that one out for a corner. Motown a little sloppy there after the incomplete back pass from Fala to Longo. Corners adding up for Red Bull. That ball in, headed, and it's wide. Scotty Taylor, an open net, and he missed it. That is a bad miss there by the Duke University striker, as Weiss was caught in no man's land, just trying to get a hand on it. Didn't get anything. The tall German goalie. And it left a man open at the far post. So the set piece is getting better for Red Bull, but they've lacked getting the ball in the back of the net. So they'll go back to the goalie. That header down by Maurice Williams. Kennedy just going to hold on to this one for a long time before he'll boot it up. Header back by Divisio into the hands of Weiss. "35 minutes into this one. FC Motown with the 1-0 lead off a great strike from Freddy Oliveira as a free kick given against Red Bull. Danny Cordero will come up to take this one. If you're head coach Simon Nee for Red Bull, I wonder what you try to do to get your team back into this one if you can't find the equalizer in the next 10 or so minutes before halftime. They've had their chances, just unable to find the net yet. Oliveira sends that ball in. Kennedy comes out and takes it himself. So the free kick from Freddie Oliveira only found the welcoming arms of the Red Bull goalie, who admittedly is the reason Red Bull are only down 1-0, is Eddie Anobi had a really great chance one-on-one that he couldn't finish as Will Stroud gives that ball away. Booted upfield. Falla chasing after it, and the header goes back into the welcoming arms of Kennedy again. Red Bull getting pressure put on them by Motown, and they're being a little sloppy as they go back with Williams. Kennedy just got that one away. Gene Voltaire wins that one. Giveaway as Peterson goes down, but no foul. So a counter chance going the other way. Going down the sideline, but they can't keep it in bounds. Frustrating first 36 minutes for the Red Bull sideline. Can see by just the actions of the head coach right after that failed ball there. He was a little upset with his team. Long throwing up for Falla. No one there to head it on to. So he just heads it to a Red Bull player. This ball going towards Divisio, and that one's booted. Just an unsuccessful field goal there. Just kidding, that was a off-balance shot as a new ball will come in. And that will have to be retrieved after it went over the fencing. The kick there by Jaden Reed. Plays at University of Connecticut. We standing over it. Boots it upfield. Falla underneath that one. Won by Motown for a second, but Stroud, Peter Stroud that is, will get that one. He gives it away to Lynn Harris. Lynn Harris facing a couple of defenders. He'll just have to kick that one away. Thought maybe Divisio would have a slight chance of getting to that one, but no chance at all. So it's a throw-in. Taken quickly. Up to Marin. Now here's Julo. Up to midfield. Good pass there, but given away. Chance for Motown. Peterson's unable to find a ball. And it's a counter chance. What can Red Bull do here? Couple of players up. Marin gives the ball to Taylor. At the far sideline is Scotty Taylor, but he sends it out off of a Motown player for just a throw-in. Red Bull U23, a great program put together by New York Red Bulls. They've always done great in USL League 2, and they promote their players who have the good seasons up to their championship team sometimes, and New York Red Bulls have done a great job in the past couple of years promoting some of their academy players through and sending them up to the first team in the MLS as well as the second team in the championship. For example, a player that just played a couple of years ago with Red Bull U23, both Omar Sow and a couple other players for Red Bull have broken through at some point with either team from the Red Bull U23 program. Upfield now is Motown. Anobi wins the header. Still chasing after is Anobi. Wins it again and taken down. Free kick given away by the Red Bulls, and that's dangerous free kick position. Yellow card will be given as well. So the first yellow of the game is given to number 17, Jared Julo. 40th minute. Freddie Oliveira looks like the one who will stand over this free kick. His last free kick went right into the hands of Kennedy. He's probably going to be looking for the very tall attacker, Joe Falla. Just towers over his defenders. Cross in, though, is unsuccessful. And it's a chance possibly for Red Bull going the other way. Great chance on the counter. Going upfield. And it's going to go off of Red Bull for a Motown throw-in. That was Jaden Reed on the counter. Just a great job recovering, though, by... look like Danny Cordero. So Motown, the throw-in. They give it away, though. Marin on the ball. Goes down, no foul. Ball over to the near sideline. Falla will easily win that header. Anobi sends it for Peterson. Peterson trying to find Falla, but he cannot. Poor touch by the Red Bull defenders. And that goalie sends it right to Linares. Linares chips the goalie, and he just misses. Almost a perfect debut for Kyle Harris, but just missed the net on the chip attempt. Inches away from his first ever FC Motown goal. And I think Michael Kennedy's heart might have been stopping for a second there when he saw the chip attempt after the poor clearance went off of his own defender. Short goal kick, and now they'll boot it up. Taylor wins it. Only to Divizia for Motown, though. Anobi on the ball. Anobi trying to send a player, but Falla's dummy could not find Ryan Peterson, who's making that run. A fantastic first half so far as Cordero takes that off of the throw-in up to Oliveira. Motown will slow it down now. Here is Lynn Harris, who started on the right, now is on the left. Lynn Harris will shoot, and that's high and wide. Goal kick. FC Motown putting pressure on Red Bull U23 again. Short goal kick almost taken away, but now it will be taken away by Motown. Here's Falla. Sorry, that's Peterson on the ball. A little different in height from Falla. Here's Marin on the counter. Finds Julo. Julo currently sitting on a yellow, so he'll have to be wary the rest of the game. Header away by Motown. Great job. That one almost fell perfectly to Red Bull player. Red Bull playing this one around. They'll turn it over, though. Chance for Motown coming the other way, and still a chance coming into the box. Cross deflected away, and now will be given a corner. So the corner kicks add up for Red Bull U23, and the last two corners have been very dangerous. One off of the crossbar that stayed out for Red Bull, and then the other was a open header for Taylor at the far post, but he missed the open net. What can they do this time, though? From the far side again. In swinger, punched away by Weiss. Not fully cleared, though. Back to the original corner kick taker. And Motown will clear that away for just a throw-in. Good job there by Motown. Not giving away the corner again. It's cleared away for another Red Bull throw-in at the far side. Just about 30 seconds away from 45 played. Red Bull trying to get a last-minute equalizer before halftime. Otherwise, they're going into halftime down 1-0. This ball in. Reed will head it on, but no one there on the overlapping run. Able to get to it, and it's a goal kick, as now we have officially hit 45 minutes played. And see how much the referee adds to the end of the first half. Looks like he has his whistle ready as he checks his watch. Kick is up in the air, and that will be halftime. No time added at the end of the first half. At halftime, it's FC Motown 1, New York Red Bulls U23 0. And what's been a back and forth half. Once again, I'm Charlie Brooks, your commentator. I'll be right back for the second half. Stay tuned. This one should be a great ending. And we are just about ready for the second half to get underway. FC Motown will kick us off to start half number 2. The 8th minute goal from Freddie Oliveira. The difference so far in this game. Live here from Montclair State University on the campus of Montclair State University in Montclair, New Jersey. I'm Charlie Brooks on my Cujo. As we start the second half, no changes at Motown. There is one change. Zach Perez on for Motown. Zach Perez started the first half. What am I talking about him? He was at the far sideline. I just couldn't recognize all the players at the far side. Motown getting us underway, though, in the second half. Kyle Hares on the ball. Perez will take that. Danny Cordero on the ball. Almost gave it away. It's Perez, though, who retrieves it. And Peterson to Perez. Fala trying to find Nob, but cannot. Perez with the sliding tackle in. And the referee will stop play. Not sure exactly. Maybe a clock issue. Either way, we'll get back under play. Beautiful night here in Montclair, New Jersey, as Fala will go after that one, but right into the hands of Kennedy again. As I mentioned, the Freddie Oliveira wonder goal is the difference today, as Longo heads that one away, only to O'Toole. That ball kicked away out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick. No subs for either team so far that I can see. I think there is one sub for Red Bulls. His number 19 is on the field now. Brennan Mcsorley. Just noticed him standing there in the attack. So they're going to a 2 up front attack for Red Bull U23. Brennan Mcsorley, the 2020 high school soccer player of the year when he was at Delbarton, the high school that both of the Motown co-owners graduated from, so I'm sure they wanted McSorley to be on their team, but he's playing for Red Bull this year, the Providence Friars attacker. That ball switched over to Perez. Perez finds Fowler. No, he cannot. But it's cleared out for a Motown throw-in. Just about 45 minutes left for Motown to try and hold on to this 1-0 lead. What should be a fierce Red Bull team as Lynn Harris gets around a defender, crosses in, but it's cleared away. Kyle Lynn Harris, the Georgetown player, having a great impact so far. Ball up, but cannot find Scotty Taylor. Longo keeps it in, and it goes off of Longo. Long throw in for McSorley, but a ball was still in play. I think Motown thought it was going to be a throw-in for themselves, but instead it was a throw-in for Red Bull, so 2 balls were in play, so they had to slow it down. Now the throw-in will come to Scotty Taylor, headed away by Motown. Danny Cordero with that header. Motown with no changes at halftime, so the same team that played in the first half, just resetting the teams. Nice job there by the Red Bull defender getting around Peterson. Ball upfield for Daly. And it goes out for a Motown throw. And Eddie Anobi standing over this one. Probably give it up to Perez instead. Yes, he will. Motown looking for 2 wins in 2 games to start the 2021 USL League 2 season. would keep themselves atop of the Metropolitan Division. Here's Freddie Oliveira, the goal scorer. Tried to go over to follow, but could not find him. It was cleared out for a throw-in. Perez will take it. Zach Perez, who played for Motown the NPSL 2019, moved on to Richmond Kickers of USL League 1 before coming back to Motown this year in both NPSL and USL 2. So Joe Foley just did a little bit of a split there. But he's back on his feet after that. Scotty Taylor almost getting on the end of one, but Longo will go back to Weiss, and now we'll go over to Motown. Ball going upfield. Cleared away. Only partially. Lynn Harris still on. And it's going to be a Motown throw-in at the far sideline. Good one so far here at Montclair State University on the football field. As that one goes to Fala. Will he keep it in bounds? No, he cannot. It's going to go out for a goal kick. Coming into this week, this was one of the games of the week of USL League 2. One of the games to watch, as well as one of the games that the experts chose their winner from. 4 of the 5 USL League 2 writers that cover the league in some capacity picked Motown to win, including one who had Motown as his lock win for this week. So far, 4 of those 5 are correct if the scoreline stays. Here's Lynn Harris, trying to get around a couple defenders. He can cross, and it's going to go out for a corner kick. Lynn Harris will quickly go over, but now we'll slow it down. Couple of Motown players warming up at the goal, behind the goal that this ball is coming in from. Outswinger. Follow is there. Follow still on it. Another chance for a cross. Ball comes in. Just cleared away. Still a chance though, possibly. That ball all the way upfield, trying to find Scotty Taylor. Great job though by Cordero. And Motown have the chance to just clear it upfield now, relieve the pressure a little bit. Motown still on the ball. And that will be a foul called against Red Bull U23. It's a free kick for Motown. Freddie Oliveira taken down. Ball quickly back in play by Jake Longo, the former Rutgers player who broke through with Motown in the fall when they formed their U23 program. Longo eventually moved up to the first team as well in the Garden State Soccer League and NESL, a new league that was formed among some of the best amateur soccer teams in the Northeast. So he's been a very good player for Motown for about a year now, as Anobi gets around a defender but cannot get around 2. He'll get back out onto the ball and wins a free kick. Number 16, Will Stroud, called for the foul. The other brother of Jared Stroud, and brother, of course, then of Peter Stroud. So the two brothers playing this summer for New York Red Bulls U23. Peter at Duke University and Will at Colgate University. As one of the players who's come back to the Motown sideline is Conor Kelly. So maybe he'll be the first sub for Motown. But first they have to focus on the free kick at hand. Freddie Oliveira on it. Ball comes in. Headed over by Voltaire. Jean Voltaire with the chance there, but the header was too high. Stays 1-0. Great ball in by Oliveira. That ball is kicked upfield. Longo putting the pressure on. Nice job by Cordero, stopping a really good chance, what could have been for Red Bull U23. Ball up in the air again. Header won by Motown, only to a Red Bull defender, and they have a chance to keep it in. Scotty Taylor on the ball. He will only find the feet of FC Motown's Tommy DeVizio. Motown now coming up the sideline with Lynn Harris taken down. Free kick given. Lynn Harris having a very good FC Motown debut today, as Kelly went back to continue his warm-up, so not quite ready for a sub or Motown. We're just about 56 minutes into this one. Free kick comes in, headed away, and now Red Bull can fully clear. Going to the far sideline. See what they can do here. They'll give it away. Peterson on the ball, and he takes down a Red Bull player for a free kick. Shot for a yellow card, and it will be given. So Ryan Peterson gets into the book now for FC Motown. Peterson had both of the goals for Motown in match week 1 last Sunday when they beat Morris Elite 2-0 at home at Drew University. We're at Montclair State University today because of Drew's graduation weekend. As Motown win that ball off of the free kick. Cordero to Perez. Perez to Anobi. Cordero on again. He'll go back to Voltaire. Pressure being put on by Red Bull. Just trying to do anything to stay in this game. And maybe force a mistake from Motown, as that almost happened there. Mcsorley was going after it, but eventually it's a foul called against Red Bulls, and it's going to be a Motown free kick. Cordero over to Perez, who chests it down. Perez coming in, taken down by Will Stroud. It's a dangerous free kick position here. Eddie Anobi, as well as Ryan Peterson, standing over this one. This is not a send the ball into the box for a header type of position. This is very much a shoot it position. So who will be the one to take the shot? It will be Peterson. Peterson shoots. Saved by Kennedy, and it's a corner kick. Ryan Peterson looking for his third goal. Motown are readying a sub. Hayden Criollo getting ready. He'll come in after the next stoppage play after the corner, so he won't come in now. The former LaSalle striker joined Motown in 2020 during the pandemic. Corner comes in. Header. Still a chance, punched away. And Motown with a chance to cross it in. Yes, they will, but 9 to play, and it's going to be a goal kick. And now the substitution will be made. Or not, says the referee. Since it's a goal kick, Criollo will have to wait a little bit longer to come on. Actually, they will allow them to make this change now. So Eddie Anobi is off, and Hayden Criollo is on for FC Motown. Good shift put in today by Criollo. Here's a chance for Motown. Cross in, headed away. And it will go out for a corner kick. Kylan Harris with a great cross there, but met just as well by Maurice Williams, the Seton Hall defender. So one Big East player sends it in, the other Big East player sends it out of bounds. Short corner taken by Motown. Cross comes in. Header off the line and out of play. Jean Voltaire robbed by Kennedy. That header into the bottom left corner, and it's going to be a Motown throw-in. Who else but Joe Falla to take the long throw-in? Specialized in this with New York Red Bulls too. See what he can do against his former organization. Long throw comes in. Headed away. Motown win it. But then Oliveira loses it in a foul committed by Criollo, his first involvement of the game. As we are now in the 61st minute. Here come Red Bull, but Jean Voltaire will clear again. Amir Daly trying to cross that ball in, but denied by the Haitian national, who's done a great job on defense. As it's going to be out of bounds, I think. Red Bull's a little slow as well as Motown on that throw-in. But either way, we get back underway. Will Stroud on the ball. At the near sideline, here's McSorley. O'Toole will get it away. Peterson was going after that one. And now a foul called against Motown. Freddie Oliveira again called for the foul. So see what Red Bulls can do on this free kick, whether they can send it into the box or whether they'll go short. They will go short and backwards. Given away. Chance though as O'Toole regains it. Voltaire gets the header. Oliveira on it. Peterson sends it to Lynn Harris, but he cannot get there first. Back and forth game right now. Should be 2-0 Motown, but Michael Kennedy in net for the Red Bulls has kept them in. Thanks to a couple of really great saves, to be honest. Divizio wins that, but gives it away. Shot off of the back of Voltaire. And cleared away by Motown into the stands at the far side. Red Bull U23 struggling to get any ball past Voltaire, the Haitian national team player. O'Toole outside of the box. Gives it away. Peterson sends it up to Criollo. Can he win it? No, he cannot. And Daly keeps it in. Chance for Red Bull. Down the line for McSorley. McSorley crosses it in. And chested down by Divizio to Weiss. Over to Divizio is the ball. And now it's Oliveira. Dangerous here for Motown. Giveaway. Chance McSorley. McSorley shoots off of the post. Brennan Mcsorley inches away from equalizing this game. Weiss was rooted to the spot. Nothing he could do there but watch that ball as it went off of the post. Falla chesting that one down, switches it across field for Perez. Over to Criollo. Now Oliveira. He'll give it up to Cordero. Trying to make up for that giveaway there. Almost led to a goal. Chance for Motown. Here's Peterson to Cordero. He'll go back though. Now to Peterson. Peterson turns. Peterson shoots. Off target. And it's a goal kick. Quickly back in play by Red Bulls U23. Near Daly again. Down the sideline for O'Toole. And Daly will let that one roll out of bounds. His throw-in is won by Perez for a second. Now Voltaire with pressure on. Goes back to Weiss. Just slipped as he hit that, but luckily hit it. Weiss to Divizio, and now it's upfield. Fala going after it, but not going to win it. That ball is going to go out for a throw-in. Red Bulls doing a great job staying in this game and so close to equalizing what would have been a chance to make it 1 point apiece, but there's still plenty of time for them to do that. 25 minutes left. Motown take that throw in. Here's Jake Longo. Kept a clean sheet in game 1, seeing if he can do it again in game 2. He's found Perez, and Perez is taken down. Just tripped up a little bit. He kept his footing, but the advantage not going to be successful for Perez, so good job by the referee to blow. Perez will switch over to Divizio. He's done a really good job at the left back position so far today for Motown. He'll go to Lynn Harris, who will go back all the way, and Motown will settle it down with Weiss. That ball all the way upfield, taken by Williams. Red Bulls just trying to do anything on offense here as they now give it away. Chance for Fala, but the ball by Cordero, too much. Would have been a really great chance for the former first team D3 All-American. Used to playing forward from his college days. Used to also playing center back if Motown need him to transition to that position at the end of the game from his professional days. Longo wins that ball. That ball given away by Red Bulls. This game was the right choice for being one of the games of the week. These two teams met 2 years in a row in the US Open Cup. One game in 2018 taken by Motown, the other in 2019 taken by Red Bulls U23. This rivalry now comes to USL League 2. And so far it's been a great game between the two. Not as high scoring as the 4-4 and then 5-3 on penalties from 2019. But still plenty of chances for both teams, as now Fala will be in one-on-one against the defender, who Williams will win it. Clears it out for a throw-in. So a good recovery by Williams after Fala maybe had a chance if he got past him. Well, definitely would have been a chance. So that one is off of Motown. As much as Motown wants to get that second goal and seal the win, they also want to make sure that they are still tight at the back and not giving away a goal. As Fala's on the ball, gives it away. Offside flag stays down. Cordero sends that one in the air. Lynn Harris that time knew he was offside, so he didn't go after it. Divizio going after this header. He wins it. Down to Peterson. Peterson at the far sideline. We'll give it up to Oliveira. Back to Peterson. And this one switched over to Perez. Perez taking on a defender. Gets around him. Can't get around the second, though, and it's a chance going the other way. long kick up ahead, but McSorley and Taylor weren't able to get on that ball. 70th minute. Time running out, as Weiss will waste a little bit of time by picking that one up after kicking it around. Peterson sends that ball to Criollo. He's onside. Criollo in, shoots, saved by Kennedy. Hayden Criollo looking for his first USL League 2 goal with Motown. Looking to make it 2-0. But once again, Kennedy comes up big. We've reached just about 10 p.m. here in Montclair, New Jersey. Another corner kick for Motown. Corner comes in, headed away. Chance for a second cross in from the original corner kick taker. Instead gives it up. Lynn Harris with the shot, blocked away. Motown will be the first one to get there. Chance upfield, no one around. Cross, and Kennedy gets on that one. Criollo was the closest Motown player. Counterattack chance. O'Toole still on it. Longo takes it away though. Longo now out of position as the ball is won by Red Bulls. But Freddie Oliveira's there. Oliveira switches it up for Criollo, who just got denied about a minute ago by Kennedy. Great job by Criollo. Sends that ball over to Linares. Linares, that ball was just a little bit too slow for him to take it on net. Instead gives it up. The long shot. Actually, it was a cross looking for Criollo. He's only been on the field for about 10 minutes. Probably less than 10 minutes, actually, and he's been involved in 3 chances already. I thought Motown were going for the long goal, but instead it was just the cross. Almost found follow was Criollo, but Williams was in the way. Red Bull getting ready for a substitution. Number 4, Randy Aronis. That ball will go out of bounds, and we'll probably get the substitution now. Yes, we will. So Randy Aronis will come on with the Red Bulls U23 side. Just about 15 minutes away from dropping their first game. Will Stroud is the player coming off. So Will Stroud off and Randy Aronis on, as Red Bulls U23 brings on a midfielder for a defender. Going a little more attacking with that change. Foul against Motown. Williams will go to his fellow center back. See what Rebel can do, but they send it out of play for a throw-in. Bryce Labelle and Maurice Williams doing a good job for Red Bull at the back, other than that wonder strike from Freddie Oliveira. They've limited the big chances, and when the big chances have happened for Motown, it's been Kennedy who's been up to par. McSorley on the ball. Finds O'Toole. O'Toole will switch it, but won by Divisio. Taken down is the Red Bull player. Dangerous free kick position. Just about the same spot that Motown scored from, maybe a couple of yards further outside. 2 players standing over it. Looks like O'Toole and Marin. 75th minute, Motown 1-0. As Weiss sets up his wall. The tall German goalkeeper, what can he do on this free kick? O'Toole sends it in, and it's not on target. Motown getting ready for a substitution now, and they will bring on Julian Anderson. Julian Anderson, a former Philadelphia Union Academy product. Played at UVA this year, his freshman year, after being over in Scotland. To see what he can do, as Joe Falla will be the one coming out. So a midfielder coming on for a defender for Red Bull, and now a midfielder coming on for a forward for Motown. You can see both sides trying to supplement the side that they're trying to hold on. The Red Bulls are trying to get a point. Motown are trying to hold on to 3. As that play goes out of bounds, and it will be a Motown throw-in. Ryan Peterson will be the one who comes over to take it. Naturally, he'll give it up for Zach Perez. So right after Falla comes out, the long throw-in is needed from Motown. Perez with the long throw-in. Flicked on by Peterson. Still up in the air. And Motown will take it down with Lynn Harris. Gets around his defender, crosses in, and cleared away. Last-ditch defending by Red Bull. Two Motown players were there trying to get it, but I think it was Amir Daly who did the great job defending, and now it's a goal kick coming up. Michael Kennedy takes that quickly. Williams upfield. And good job by Gene Voltaire kicking that one out of bounds. Scotty Taylor kicked it up and was trying to get in. First action of the game for Aronis, and he's taken down for a free kick. So what do Simon Nee and the New York Red Bulls U23s have in store for this last 13 minutes or so, plus added time at the end of the second half? Cross comes in, cleared away by Oliveira. O'Toole back on it after taking that free kick. He gives it up. Still a chance for O'Toole. What can Motown do here? They get it away. Julian Anderson is cleared out for a throw-in, and Motown will make a substitution. One college player for another as Kylan Harris comes out after a successful 78 minutes of his Motown debut, and Conor Kelly will come in. Conor Kelly, the midfielder who plays for Duke. I mentioned earlier a couple of Duke players for New York Red Bulls U23, and now a Duke player on the field for Motown. So a successful debut for Motown from Kylan Harris. Almost had a goal in the first half when the goalie was out of position after a failed clearance. Jean Voltaire just trying to take it up himself. Freddie Oliveira looking upfield for Peterson. And they'll be headed back into the arms of Kennedy by Labelle. Williams upfield for Daly. And Perez keeps that one in. And O'Toole will send it out of bounds for a Motown throw-in. Sorry, Mcsorley sent it out of bounds. Peterson to Oliveira. Oliveira loses it. Here's Mcsorley. Mcsorley reached for that one but didn't get it. Jean Voltaire will take it into the corner. And it'll be a goal kick. Great job again by Jean Voltaire. I've said his name so much today. For good reason, as he's been fantastic in the back line at the center back position for Motown, but also had that huge chance to score himself, but was denied by the Red Bull U23 goalie. 80 minutes played, 10 minutes plus added time at the end of the 90 to go. Not much stoppage so far in the second half, so you wouldn't expect that much at the end of the game, as Red Bull are trying to get a chance possibly. The substitute Aronis on the ball. Now O'Toole. O'Toole crosses but was blocked. Peter Stroud on it. And his ball will go all the way out of bounds for a goal kick. Konstantin Weiss will go and pick that ball up. Waste a little bit of time if he can, obviously, for FC Motown. 81 played on a very nice night here in Montclair, New Jersey, on the campus of Montclair State University. Division III college here in northern New Jersey. So that one is headed away. Ryan Peterson on it. Give it up to Oliveira, who already scored today. Oliveira getting around, shoots, blocked. Still a chance for Motown. Shot saved by Kenny again. Motown just unable to get past this goalkeeper a second time, keeping his team in the game. It was the same story in game number 1. The Morris Elite goalie, Aloka, did a fantastic job of keeping the visitors in that one. Motown still won that game 2-0. This cross comes in, headed away by Taylor. Chance for Red Bulls, and they're taken down. No advantage given. Red Bulls just trying to get this ball upfield. Now they will. Trying to find Taylor, but Voltaire is there again. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for Motown. Looking at the other score in the Metropolitan Division tonight in USL League 2, it was Morris Elite falling 4-0 at home to Cedar Stars Rush. So Morris Elite, no wins and 2 losses. Tonight it was 4-0. In their opening game it was 2-0. So they're still looking for their inaugural win as a club. And it's Cedar Stars now sitting on 3 points. Motown close to being on 6 points. They can hold on. That ball searching for Criollo was stopped. Ball upfield for Taylor, but Taylor was offsides. This ball has to be run all the way up. A little bit of time wasting smartly by Weiss. So he'll go up to where the offside flag was. As I mentioned earlier, Weiss, the goalie from Germany, is now a goalkeeper coach with Fordham University, who made the NCAA tournament this year. Fordham had a very good season. Weiss played with them in 2019 as a grad student, but has stayed with the university now with Motown. As that ball is in, teasing ball there by Taylor, but nobody was on the end of it. Red Bulls U23 getting a little desperate as this game goes on. Can you blame them, though? It's their season opening game in USL League 2. First time in 2 years that they have played in this league. Obviously, no 2020 season, and this is the team that they've played in their last 2 US Open Cup meetings. So even though there's no league history between these two, they definitely have a US Open Cup history, as Motown are still going after this ball in the Red Bulls half, but Red Bulls hold on to it. Coming up field now is Mcsorley. Great job getting around a couple of players. Ball upfield, and Voltaire mishits that. Taylor with a chance, and he earns a corner kick in the 86th minute. It was Taylor earlier in the game who had an open header at the far post off a corner kick, but missed the net. Can he make up for that earlier mistake? Or can another Red Bulls U23 player find the back of the net? Or for Motown, their best scenario would be the ball staying out of the back of the net and keeping this lead. We'll see what happens, though, as this outswinger will be cleared away. Long shot, and over and wide. Amir Daly with that long shot off target. So the Red Bulls now will be the ones who will go and retrieve that ball, so Weiss couldn't take too much time retrieving it. The goal kick here for Konstantin Weiss. What's been a goalkeeper's dream of a game so far. Plenty of chances, but some fantastic saves from both sides. The only goal today, though, is an amazing goal from Freddie Oliveira in the 7th minute. It's been 80 minutes since that goal, but no luck for the Red Bulls trying to find the back of the net. As Longo chests that one down, and Red Bulls will have to chase this long ball. Criollo gets the header, but then bodied off of it by Stroud. His older brother now at Austin FC doing a very good job with the expansion club. A couple of really good assists. See if Peter can eventually live up to the expectations of his older brother. He's had a good game so far today with Red Bulls, despite their team being unable to score, as Voltaire tries to send that one out of bounds. He did, as he'll now get back in position. Aronis on the ball, tripped over it, and gives it up to Perez, but right back to Aronis it goes, and here's Daly. Daly to O'Toole. O'Toole tried to find either Taylor or Daly, but could not. Cross in, headed away. And it's Motown that wins it. Kick way upfield. Who will get on the end of it? Conor Kelly, the Motown player, chasing. But it will be won by the goalie. Hayden Criollo, the header. Hayden Criollo wins that, but he fouled Stroud in the act. So it's a free kick. Gearing up for a long kick now is Kennedy. Goes upfield. Only finds the head of Voltaire into the hands of Weiss. Motown getting ready for a late game sub. Right in front of us, Aronis Merkulik standing on the sideline, getting his instructions from the manager, Alan McClintock, looking for 6 points in his first 2 games. As that ball is looking for a player, and taken down was Daly, says the referee. So it'll be a free kick. Mcsorley has to wait in the 90th minute. If he does get on, it will be in added time as the offside flag is up. So now Mcsorley will come in 90th minute. See who he will come on for. It's going to be Ryan Peterson coming out. He will give up the captain's armband to Danny Cordero. So Peterson, who had 2 goals in his first game, a strong 90 minutes today. Sent the cross in that was headed away and then finished by Oliveira, so he won't get the assist for that, but he was pivotal in setting up the only goal of the game as Mcsorley will challenge for that ball, and will go out for a Motown throw-in. Just a little bit on honest Mcsorley, he played with Monmouth University for the past couple of years. Stepped away from the program right before they made it to the NCAA tournament, so he did not go to the North Carolina trip with the team, but broke through with Motown in their U23 program in the fall. One of their best attackers, the other really good attacker for Motown in the fall, was Ricky Listella as Perez goes down. No foul. Both Mcsorley and Perez were down on the ground, but Mcsorley is back up, and so is Perez. Goal kick. Taken quickly, headed back. Taylor going after it, so is Divizio. Divizio does a great job of clearing that away. We are in added time. 1 minute into the added time by the referee. There shouldn't be that much. Very limited stoppage time in this game, as Red Bulls found the post one time in the second half, but that's the closest they've gotten all game as O'Toole finds Daly. Daly has a chance for a cross. He does cross it in. Cleared away. Not fully. Still a chance for Red Bulls. And a very, very bad foul there by Cordero. And it's going to be Aronis and Red Bulls with the fantastic position, as I think Cordero will also pick up the yellow card. Yes, he will. So the first player in the book for Motown, as they will ready another sub. And this one is number 18, Justin Scharf, waiting on the sideline, but probably won't be brought in before this free kick. Dangerous position. Weiss in his wall is set up. Red Bulls had a chance from the other side of the field, just about the same position, and sent it over. There are 3 players over this: O'Toole, as well as Julo and Marin. Red Bulls player in the wall is what Weiss is calling for, but referee says no. Here's the kick. Stopped by the wall. Ball up in the air. Headed on, but the ball is out for a goal kick. Motown wanted the offsides. The assistant referee said no, but luckily that ball didn't find the back of the net. At least if you're Motown, that's lucky, as they will now make the 94th minute sub. Who is coming off for Motown? I'm sure they're trying to take as much time as they can for the substitution. Look like it will be Freddie Oliveira, the goal scorer today, who will come off for Scharf. Scharf plays for Marist University now. He played 2 years at Lehigh University, but then transferred. No games for Marist this past spring due to COVID. So it's his first action in a couple of years, at least competitively, as that ball is sent to the sideline, out of bounds, a throw-in. Desperate time now for Red Bull 2, or for Red Bull U23, I should say. That ball in the area, cross. Unable to get a touch on that was Anderson. Sorry, Criollo, I think that was. And it's a goal kick. Ball up in the air. Won by Voltaire. Merkulik couldn't find Criollo. And now the final whistle blows. FC Motown with the 1-0 win at home against New York Red Bulls U23. 6 points out of a possible 6 to start the Metropolitan Division season in USL League 2. Motown stay atop the division.